Now this has to do with timing when you have caught the wave. So in my years of coaching, I will admit that this is probably the trickiest concept to teach a client, is timing when to stand up on the wave. Purely because every single wave is so different in terms of energy, steepness, timing, shape, and also it's got to do with your positioning in the lineup, whether you're shallow to the point where the wave is now steep, or whether you're too far out. So timing of when to pop up on a green wave is tricky indeed. And the only way that you are going to learn when is the right time to stand up is honestly, I know you might not want to hear it, but honestly, by taking a lot of nosedives. The only way you will feel the sensation of the drop is by rather paddling too much for that wave and nosediving. Hopefully you're safe. Hopefully your surf coach has taught you the head cover and your board doesn't knock you. But I say to my clients, I would rather see you paddle lots for the wave and catch it and nosedive than paddle too little and stand up too early and the wave leaves you. Because then you're not grasping the paddling technique and timing with the wave. So that brings me on to number 2. Paddle 2 more strokes than what you think you should do. If you find yourself not paddling enough and standing up too early, next time when you get the feeling of when you should stand up, rather give it 2 extra strokes. Those 2 extra strokes might be the extra strokes that you need to start nosediving into that wave. You do want to feel like you're nosediving into a green wave. And that is when you want to pop up. Like I said earlier, sometimes the pop-up does need to be very quick as 1 second. So paddling those 2 extra strokes, getting that quick nose diving sensation and popping up so that you're hopefully at your feet before you land at the bottom of the wave. The reason why some new surfers stand up too early on a green wave is because they will paddle for the wave and they'll feel their tail lift, and then they think that that is good enough, they've caught the wave, and then they stand up and watch the wave leave them. What you want to feel is indeed paddling for the wave. You want to feel your tail lift because that is the wave coming underneath you, but you want to paddle extra strokes so that your nose starts to drop into the face of the wave. Popping up, hopefully at your feet before landing at the bottom of the wave. That is ideal. So I always say to my clients, rather paddle too much for that wave than too little. Rather get the feeling of dropping into a green wave than not getting the feeling of the drop at all by paddling too little.